I think what's actually happening is we're seeing this period of high frequency change, lots and lots of small changes coming along, tripping us up, catching us sort of at the ankles when we don't expect it. And that's one of the big issues that organisations are facing now, is how do we keep up with this high frequency change, these constant small shifts in direction. There's really a couple of issues. One is about foresight. Companies in general are really bad at looking to the future. We don't devote enough time to it, we don't have very good processes for it, and when we do, we're usually thinking about business as usual. We're thinking, how do we do what we do today better tomorrow? And that leaves very little scope for radical changes of direction, which sometimes are required. As I say, in this age of high frequency change, your fundamental core business can be disrupted and you're just not prepared to make that change in direction. Organisations we've built over the last 50 years tend to be very optimized for what they do today. The best analogy I can give is it's a bit like a die-cast toy car. It's a perfectly optimized model of the thing it's trying to be. That little Ferrari looks just like a Ferrari. And what we have to build is actually more like a Lego car. Lego cars don't look just like the car you dream of as a child. They've got knobbly bobbly bits all over them. But when you get bored of that car, when the customer gets bored of that car, you can rip it to pieces and rebuild it as a unicorn or a dinosaur or a dragon or whatever else you want it to be. And the big challenge I see facing a lot of leaders is how to break their businesses down from being these monolithic little die-cast cars into boxes of Lego bricks that can be dynamically reassembled to face future changes. How do we build a business that is going to keep our customers rolling along with it year after year as our proposition changes? How do we build a business that can adapt to this constant wave of small changes? And that really is a real change in thinking about how we do business, but people are doing it. There are lots of really good examples in different parts of both public and private sector of organisations changing the way they're structured to focus on adaptability, not optimization. Learning is such a critical part of adaptability because so much of the time we're not going to know how to do what we need to do next. And actually how we build this environment of learning, this culture of learning, the structures for learning, and actually from the earliest ages of education, how we build into people this love of learning that keeps them passionate about adaptation, about changing what they do, that diminishes the fear of change and builds into that this desire and this hunger to go and take on the next challenge. The learning and the way we deliver learning is a big part of that, but actually the culture of learning that wraps around it, that goes into everything from day dot all the way through our careers, that's really important.